Hey guys, Ink and Quill here with a DD deck profile. Today we're going to be talking about the new DDs with the new support. Let's get right into it. We're going to be starting off with 3 copies of Doom Queen, a great new addition to the deck. Basically, when you activate this card from your hand, you can place 1 Dark Contract from your deck face up on the field. Also, while this card is face up in your extra deck, if a DD Moxter or a Dark Contract is destroyed by Battle by Card effect, you could special summon this card from the extra deck, and it also lets you pop a card on the field. Just be advised the card is also non-targetable that it pops, so your opponent would have to respond before it gets special summoned. Then we play triple copy of DD Griffin, which is your extender of the deck. For our main searcher, we're going to be playing triple copy of Savant Kepler. Basically, when it's normal or special summon, you can add 1 Dark Contract from your deck to the hand. For another extender that we have in this deck is going to be Scale Surveyor. Basically, if you control a DD Pendulum Moxter, you could special summon this card from your hand, and if this card is ever normal or special summon, you could treat this you can make this card a level 4. And if this card is ever sent to the graveyard, or if it's added to the extra deck face up, you can target any of your DD Pendulum Moxters and you can add it back to your hand. One of our other extenders of the deck is going to be 1 Count Surveyor, which is going to be an extender and a searcher. You can basically discard 1 DD Moxter from your hand to special summon this. And if this ever gets normal or special, you can add 1 DD Moxter with 0 attack or defense from your deck to the hand. Basically letting you add Copernicus, Kepler, or Doom Queen. Next we play 1 copy of King Abyss Ragnarok, which is basically one of your special summons of the deck. If it's ever in scale and you special summon a DD, you can special 1 DD from the graveyard. But if you do, your opponent takes half damage that turn. But if you normal or special summon it from your hand, then you could just special summon a triple D from your graveyard. And it also has a removal effect where you could just tribute 1 of your DD Moxters to target 1 Moxter your opponent controls and banish it. Next we play 1 Thomas. Basically, while it's in the scale, you can add 1 of your DD Pendulum Moxters back from your extra deck to the hand. Then we play 1 Copernicus, which is your Foolish Barrier of the deck. Lets you send 1 Contract or 1 DD from your deck to the graveyard. Then we play 1 Orthros, which is basically your MST of the deck, popping 1 DD or Contract and 1 Spell Trap on the field to destroy them. Next we have 1 new card from the set, which is DD Land Soldier. It has 2 good effects. While it's on the field, you can target 1 other DD Moxter you control, and you can increase its level up to the number of contracts in the graveyard or on the field. But its main effect is going to be while it's in the graveyard. Basically, when it's in the graveyard, you can pop 1 contract on your field to special summon it, being a great extender and a tuner of the deck. But it gets banished once it leaves the field. Then we have 1 DD Necro Slime, which is your fusion for the deck. That's going to be it for the DD Moxters. Next we'll be talking about the hand traps. We'll be playing triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple copies of Mulch Army, 2 copies of Ghost Spell, 2 copies of Droll, and 2 copies of Emperor. Again, the hand traps are subjective and you can play whatever hand traps you like. These are what I mainly choose for the deck. Next we're going to go into the spells. For our main searcher, we're going to play triple copies of Contract with the Gate, which lets you add any DD Moxter from your deck to the hand. And then we'll be playing a new contract, Zero King, which is basically an E-Tally for this deck. You can pretty much target any DD card you control, destroy it, and you can special summon 1 DD Moxter from your deck. Then we'll play another searcher for the deck, which is in the form of Nightmare Throne, which you could basically take any Fiend Moxter with 0 attack or defense and add it to your hand. And then we'll play 1 Crossout and 1 Callby. That's going to be it for the spells. Next we play triple copies of Impulse and 1 copy of DDD Headhunt. That's going to be it for the main deck. Next we'll go into the extra deck. We're going to be playing 2 copies of King Desu Machine X, which is a great card for this deck. Anytime your opponent would activate a monster effect on the field, you can always detach 2 materials from this card, or just pop a contract and make it as a material. And then we play 1 copy of Wave High King Caesar, which basically negates spell, traps, or monsters when your opponent's attempting to special summon. We play 1 copy of Marksman Kingtail. We play 1 copy of Wave King Caesar. Next, we play a new XYZ Wise King Solomon, a new great extender for the deck, which basically lets you detach 1 material from this card to add any DD card from your deck to the hand. And it also has a bonus effect. If this card ever gets banished, you could target 1 of your other DD monsters and basically give it a Flame Wingman-like effect, where if it destroys a monster by battle, your opponent takes damage equal to the monster's original attack. Then we play 1 copy of Cursed King Siegfried, which is basically the spell and trap negate for the deck. Next, we'll play the new synchro for the deck, Clovis. When it's synchro summoned, you can basically target 1 of your banished DDs and special summon it. Or if you control a contract on your field, you could special summon 1 of your DDs from the graveyard instead. And then it also has another additional effect when it gets banished. If it ever does get banished, it gives a DD monster the ability to do piercing damage. And next, for all these banishings that we're talking about, we'll be playing our new Fusion Dimensional King Arch Crisis, which can pretty much be special summoned by banishing 1 Synchro, 1 Fusion, 1 XYZ, and 1 Pendulum Monster. This card has the ability to attack all monsters on the field. It also negates everything that's on your opponent's side of the field that's special summoned. And with the additional effects to do piercing damage and the Flame Wingman-like effect, it's pretty much OTK. This pretty much ensures that if your opponent Dark Holes you, Raigekis you, or Dark Ruler you no more, you have a follow-up play against your opponent. Next, we play 1 copy of Flame King Genghis. Basically lets you special summon a DD from the graveyard. Next, we'll be playing the new link for this deck, Sky King Zeus Ragnarok, which basically has 2 effects. You can banish 1 contract and 1 DD from the graveyard to negate a monster effect from your opponent's hand. So if you could summon this before your 5th summon, you could basically negate Nibiru. And its other effect is you can pop 1 of your other DD monsters on the field to perform another pendulum summon, including from your original pendulums. And then we play 2 copies of Gilgamesh, which basically lets you play 2 scales. And our last 2 cards are going to be Super Poly Targets, which I'll just have in the side deck. Okay, so that's going to be it for the whole deck profile. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Ink and Quill TCG, signing out.